Hey everyone, it's Take here. I'm currently studying architecture in London. To be more specific, I'm doing a 3D design and architecture foundation course at the University of the Arts London, or UAL. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my overall experience in the application process so that you can get some insight out of it and also prepare for your own application. So first of all, let me clarify my situation, because there are many videos about my firm choice, which is UCL, the Bartlett School of Architecture, in my channel, and now there is this video about UAL. So for UCL, I applied for their degree course, which alhamdulillah I managed to get in, but because here in London we were around 6 to 7 months of lockdown, I just wasn't prepared enough to start an intense degree like architecture straight away. And also many teachers and people that I met, they really recommended me to do a foundation course, because they said that even though you feel that you are really prepared for the degree, the foundation course, it can be a year for you to just explore more yourself, how you can practice, what type of mediums or style of drawing and sketching, model making you like. So I decided, let me email UCL and ask them if I can defer my entry while keeping obviously my offer, and they accepted it, alhamdulillah. So how does the foundation course application works? So first of all, it's not through UCAS, and that's directly from the university. So you have to go to the UAL website and register, put your personal statement and submit it. From there your whole application. Unlike the UCAS one, this one is free, and if you are under 19, the course is free as well. But if you're over 19, I think it's around £6,000, 6 rand, and you can get also a loan from it. You have to talk to the university about it if you're over 19 and you're considering of doing a foundation course at UAL. So Science was free, and apparently it really helped you to get good preparation for your degree. I was like, let me just do this course. I'm going to fully share my experience on it in the future. For the personal statement that they requested, I used the one that I submitted for UCAS. I just changed I think the last paragraph or the last 2 paragraphs, added why I wanted to do a foundation course. But apart from that, it was literally like 95% of it was from the UCAS personal statement. And after the personal statement, they requested a digital portfolio, which I didn't really have to submit it, because I took part in extracurricular activities and programs that the university offered. And taking part in these activities, they gave me the advantage of getting a guaranteed offer from UAL when applying. However, my interview time was placed in mid-March, which was the beginning of the lockdown and this whole pandemic spreading through the UK, so they had to cancel it in the last moment. I think just the week or 2 weeks before they canceled it, and they requested us also a digital portfolio, and they said that they would assess if we go in or not by seeing our digital portfolio. So I decided to do, because I already produced a physical one. At first I thought, let me just scan the whole A2 sheets and then submit it, but because the scanning app isn't great, it wasn't scanning in the full resolution, so I decided to just scan the single images and photos that I took of my 3D models and the projects that I've done, and put them on a WPS or Word document in a presentation and send it to them. So they requested at maximum 20 slides. You couldn't go over them, and then you had to describe them shortly, briefly. I didn't really describe much of it because I forgot. I thought like you could change or something, so I just submitted the whole portfolio without really describing much of the project, which isn't the best idea. I do recommend you to do it. Don't do my mistake, because that can really lower your stress and have that confidence that you done everything that they asked you to do. So after submitting my portfolio, which if you're interested on it, you can go and check it out after watching this video. I'm going to link it down somewhere here on the screen. So that was the last part of my application. There was supposed to be obviously the interview, which they cancelled, so I can't really review my full experience on the application like I did in UCL for their interview as well. But maybe I can give some brief advice and share what I've learned so far by doing extracurricular activities with them, and now being also a student in one of their courses. So because I took part in different programs of UAL, the first one was a program for specifically BA people that wanted to go into their BA course, and that was 7 weeks long, and it was every Wednesday and Tuesday once a week. And the second one was for students that were interested on the foundation courses, and that was every 4 to 5 weeks we had one session, and we had in total 7 sessions for both programs. Because I decided to apply for both the BA course and the foundation course, I decided to take both programs, which, if you're wondering, they were free. You can check out in their website if they provide any programs this year online, because they are really helpful and they are really much focused on the course they want to study. So for example, let's say you want to study art or fashion and you do a program related to that, they'll do some exercises, very short projects that will give you an outcome of the course they want to study. And if you are wondering what happened to my BA architecture application for UAL, not the foundation one, well, that one I had the interview, but because I wasn't prepared, I didn't really prepare my portfolio, I just missed it, which wasn't the best idea. I'm going to share a bit more on my BA application on the future, but yeah, I was given a guaranteed interview because I took part in this extracurricular program that they offered, because my portfolio was mainly based on the work that I've done for art or graphics, and it wasn't the most three-dimensional. And that's why I really emphasize that if you're planning to study architecture, it's much better if your portfolio is very architectural and spatial, because you have to show to the interviewer or to the tutor that you have a really high passion for this course and that you're able to fit in this course easily. So yeah, that was all for the foundation course application at UAL. Obviously there were supposed to be the interviews, but they had to cancel the last ones. So this year I heard that in 2021 they will not have any interviews at all. Just few courses they will have online interviews, but most courses they will assess the applicants through their digital portfolio. The overall application was easy to an extent because I already had my personal statement and I had to just change a bit from it. Since you don't apply through UCAS, here you can use the same personal statement and there wouldn't be any issues with it. You just have to emphasize why you want to do a foundation course and this specific one. Then you have to submit the digital portfolio, which if you took part in any summer schools or any programs with them and the tutors they said that, or if you are taking part in this program, in return you're not gonna have to submit the digital portfolio and you'll be guaranteed an interview. In that case you can skip that process, and if you're successful in that part of the application, you'll be given an interview where you have to bring your physical portfolio and present it to a tutor, which in this year it's cancelled, as I said, and it will be mainly from the digital portfolio they have to submit. But it was also difficult for me because it took me time and I had to really reflect what was it that they were looking for. When I was doing these courses, I had tutors telling me that maybe I should consider other courses, that I should consider other subjects than architecture because my work wasn't architectural enough, it wasn't 3D enough. And that was mainly because in my portfolio, as I said, I really had a lot of work from my A-level graphic design and A-level art. And UAL, from my experience, is that they're really much focused on their courses. So if you're applying for, let's say, art and you want to do painting, in that case you should put a lot of painting related work in your portfolio. If you're interested in architecture, which I guess you are if you're watching this video, they would really much prefer to see work that is really three-dimensional, spatial in your portfolio. And during those months where I was told that maybe architecture is not the best course for me, and that was a difficult time because I was really happy and proud of my A-level work, but they weren't really accepting it. So I had to just reflect and sit back and understand what were they looking for. But that took me a bit of time to accept it. And once I've done that and understood what was it that they wanted and sort of looking for, I mentioned in my portfolio many architectural projects that I've done with them. And the portfolio that I used to apply, 3 of the 5 projects that I had, they were extracurricular, and they were done, 2 of them they were done with UAL, and the other one was done in my local art center, and the last 2 they were from school, my A-level work. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope that I was clear in the application process and how I did it and what they were asking me for. If you made it so far and enjoyed the video, make sure to like it down below and also turn the notification bell on, and I will see you in the next one.